everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to preview Liverpool's game this week, and we're also going to discuss about all the games that they have played in the last few weeks. And together with me, I have my friend all the way from Darwin. Come back and
Hello,
joining with me today, Preman.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How's things?
Good, not too bad.
Excellent. So we had a good game today, right? A great 5-0 victory over Atalanta. Yes, 5-0. Uh, So it's a happy moment for all of us, and we are on top of the league. Everything seems to be going on fine. I think we had our best game so far this today against Atlanta. Jota is scoring goals. We have a lot of issues defensively, but we still managed to do well. So, me, how you feel now?
First of all, touch wood. Yep, we are going in the right path. Secondly, I think for some silly reason, I think Jurgen Klopp is watching our interviews because the last session we were talking about how Firmino needs a rest. He needs competition,
Yeah,
and that was a very this morning's game was a very bold move. So he dropped Firmino, he put in Jota, and and whether he's as creative as Firmino, we've yet to see. But he damn hell has his shooting boots on
yes,
because the
yes,
goals, the goals he has taken, the chances he has taken. He missed this. He had the first shot on target was a weak one.
first minute, yeah, first minute.
Yeah, yeah, that was a weak one. But after that, the left foot and then the right foot finishing, then the lob. That's just is the chip. Sorry, that one, all that is really uh, it's really good. I like what I see. I'm sure all Liverpool fans will like what they see. Of course, not to mention Mo Salah's solo run.
Of course, classic goal, a goal back,
Yes, yes,
of course, yeah. It was
yeah, and then
really good. It was really nice. I mean, I really
yeah,
enjoyed the game from the first minute, last minute.
yeah,
Of course, this game, what Klopp did is he put Jota in the middle because earlier he was
yeah,
on the left side. So he left Mane
yeah,
left and Salah right and Jota. In the
yeah, yeah,
It was a
mm,
surprise element as well, but
yeah,
Atlanta was known for their attacking side, and but they were
yes.
known for giving a lot of chance to the team. So that's what happened. We took our chance, and Allison also saved some good shots.
Oh, yes,
Rifle,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
with Joe Gomez.
Yes, yes. If you look one rough look, you're saying, oh, it's the younger version of Virgil van Dijk with the ponytail and all that. I was saying, in the morning I woke up, I was like, is he back? No, can't be. No way. Who's this guy? Oh, right. He's 19. He's built. He's solid. He's look. He looks promising.
Yeah,
Um, and it's interesting to see what will happen. Also, another interesting bit is uh, talking about converting Firmino's position.
yeah, yeah.
I think he shouldn't be playing number 9 anymore.
Mm.
I
Yes,
think he should go
yeah.
attacking midfielder.
We tried that. I think against West Ham, against Sheffield United, he played in that midfield role.
Yeah,
Tried to fit in Jota, but I think still early days. Of course,
yeah,
um, for me, I think it gives something different, a fresh start. Jota, of course, uh,
yeah, yeah.
and he's pretty much looks like prepared for a challenge, and have scored about seven
Mm.
so far this season. So it's a good
Yeah, he's taking his chances really well, really well. Yeah, which is
well,
good. Yeah.
and it's a
Mm.
surprise element for many teams because they probably would not have been considering how actually Jota plays in the Liverpool side. For Salah, Mane,
Mm.
Firmino, they've been playing almost the same rhythm for a period of time. So many teams would have learned their trade
Mm.
need to do to stop them. But of course, Jota
Mm.
brings in a different dimension. Also, Curtis Jones, another
Yeah.
19-year-old, played
Yes, yes,
quite
yes.
in the middle.
Yeah. Well, he made a bit of a. You can see the rawness is there, but I could. Um, the good thing is where I watched. I don't know whether it's the same for you guys, but you can opt for no fan sound now because there's no fans in the stadium, right? So you can actually hear what Klopp is saying and what he's yelling, and what Henderson is yelling. You can hear all that. So there are a few times where Curtis, I think he misplaced the pass, or he gave a hospital ball. You can hear Klopp is shouting, and then you can hear Henderson's going. He's having this chat with him. You can clearly hear, and also one of the things that Klopp was saying after the fourth fourth goal, I can still hear Klopp going, "Alert, alert, alert! Don't give up! Never give up! Never give up!" And I was thinking, yeah, Atlanta is not bad. They're motivating their players. I said, wait a minute, sounds like Klopp. I was like, that's right. 4 goals, never give up, don't give up. So I don't get it. What does he want? He wants more goals. He wants more attacking. I mean, everything fell into place today. So we can actually, like, with this whole setup right now, we can also hear what the players. Of course, a lot of foul languages goes on. So, yeah, you can also hear. So Klopp got a yellow card this morning as well, because he actually went and told the ref, I broke my nose 5 times. He said, I broke my nose 5 times because there was a challenge, and the other player was holding his nose. I broke my nose 5 times. I said, what are you on about? He got his card. I was thinking, oh my God, you get cards for the silliest reason. But he did also shout at Genie, because Genie got a yellow. Second half, I can also hear him saying, don't do anything stupid, Genie. Hey, I could hear.
Yes.
So it's interesting to hear all these tactics, or all these instructions being thrown left and right. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. So just a few weeks back after the Villa disaster, and then we had a 2-2 draw against Everton.
Which should have been a 3-2, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. I
Also,
mean,
no, not 3-2. If Pickford got red card, it would have been another game. Yeah. But a lot of people were worried because we had Van Dijk out, and then keeper was also doing mistake. Then finally, Alisson came back. Fabinho got injured, and depending on unproven centre backs and so on. And
we can't catch a break, one after another.
Games were thick and fast because of the COVID period. All the games are scheduled on a weekly basis, so it's not last time. Even when they went to the international break, they also were having a lot of games there as well. And so everybody said that, especially the game against Sheffield United, West Ham, and Ajax, and all that, being very safe. The team is not playing the way we used to play, and all that. To be very frank, we players who were playing on these games were probably not the first choice, but we still managed to get the victory, especially against West Ham and also against Sheffield United. Today, it all turned out to be great, and everything turned out to be fine. Of course, we can say Atalanta is not a real Italian giant, but they've been really doing well last season and also this season. So, and Klopp's record in Italy, have never won in Italy. Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund. So
the difference is, you see, Aston Villa shouldn't have happened. Let's move past Aston Villa, right? And then the other games and then Everton. If you want to talk about the Everton game, then it's going to go on, because that was an assault on Van Dijk, right? And then you still have the tendency to say, oh, it's up to the play, because there are certain clubs who even got a penalty after the last whistle.
Correct. No, they
you got
into the challenge. All they looked into was offside. Fine. From offside. I did mention it earlier. No, because it was a tackle warrant for a red card. You have of course not intentionally, but it's a red card offense. After that, of course, Henderson's goal. Until today, I still don't understand how is that offside. I'm really puzzled about that. And not forgetting, Thiago has also got injured there. He's only playing his second. He's still not back.
you see, it's a thing. Everton, Liverpool, get in there, break a leg. Then simple thing. Derby, it has to go. You have to do this. We have to do that. And one team took it one step above, one step higher, and went, all right, we're gonna start. So I mean, I would like to say we've got the last laugh, because if Everton, well, let's see if Everton goes for Champions League this season. That's it.
Right. Yeah. But eventually,
Mm.
after all that, Everton didn't sustain. They lost their last few games. They lost against Newcastle over the weekend as well. And we are quite
Yeah.
comfortably on top right now. On
Well,
comfortably, we see
yeah,
City had
we've got a
them, yeah, few,
yeah.
and also Arsenal also now only picking up. I don't have to talk.
Oh no. You see,
No.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that game because I watched it. Right, I watched it. I felt, hey, it will be a cracking game. Let's watch it. And then I realized, no, I just felt that 1.5 hours I'm never gonna get back. I mean, well done to Arsenal, but um, there's this one player where I don't get it. Uh, it's called Pogba, right? So there's a saying they say, how they say he's the sharpest tool in the shed. You know that saying?
Yeah.
Pogba is as sharp as a bowling ball. Okay? Misplaced passes, doesn't link up. There is no defensive mindset, and he is still jogging in the field. He's jogging. I don't know if that's how he runs or he's striding, but my eyes, he's still jogging. And the sad part is, this group of players, this selected handful of players, is going to take Ole out.
Ah.
How they like? There's the same way how they took Mourinho out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take Ole out. Ole is not going to last. If he lasts for another year there,
Mm-hmm.
that means I'll be surprised if he's there for another year, because this group of players, they're going to take him out.
So what
The way it's going.
playing Pogba? I mean, we have seen him play. Yes, he's a talent. I don't no denying of that. But he have not been able
He's a talent in Juventus. Italian game slightly slower,
to.
right? He had the time to sit down, puff his chest up, look left, look right, do that fancy ass Hollywood ball. He could do all that. But this is the Premier League, and there's rivalry is greater. Every other team has got rivalry. There's so much money at stake. For
He joins Arsenal or Man City or even Liverpool, he will struggle as how he's struggling then when you.
100%, because the his style of play does I don't think suits anybody in the Premier League. I don't think it suits. And then and they bought Cavani.
Free transfer.
They bought Cavani. I was watching him. He didn't even warm up. Every other player was warming up. He didn't even warm up. Last 4 minutes, Ole throws him there and goes, go and get me a goal. What 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 what's going on with the team? I don't know. I mean, I, as a football fan who also grew up watching United,
Hmm.
everybody is there, and the discipline. We've spoken about what. I mean, it's not fair for us to compare Ole and all the other managers with Sir Alex. But as a player, as a professional, as a team, you're playing in a team. Where is your contribution? What are you doing? Okay, so you came from PSG, or and it doesn't mean you should just walk around, lift your legs up, left, right, and all that during warm up. No, you're not doing that. And then when you get a chance for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, which most prolific strikers all sometimes that's what they need.
Hmm.
Sometimes that's what Solskjaer don't even get that 4 minutes, 5 minutes when he was playing. 2-3 minutes next to he's scoring. Babyface assassin,
Yes, very face.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah, and That's what's happening. And you throw him there, expect him to score a goal. No, what? How much work can Rashford do? He's a brilliant player in the wrong team.
Hmm.
Really, brilliant player in the wrong team.
Ole need to make the call. I mean, I'm still puzzled. You see, they went to PSG and won, okay, and then they had some victories before that as well, okay, and then we expect them to at least give a fight for Arsenal. Okay, I think in the first half there was like one chance they have created. Second half they created a few chances. Okay, but other than that, they just were not able to form as a team.
It's not like
Well,
so they played at home. They played at home,
they have not won at home.
and that's the theater of dreams. Now the players are dreaming.
Yeah.
They've gone back to sleep, I think,
Yeah.
because you can turn around and say, "Oh no, there's no fans." The 12 men. Arsenal didn't have a fan as well.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the same situation.
The teams are going through the same issue.
Yeah, but who wanted it more? Is what matters. And every other single player, when they are performing, when they are pushing what they need to do, when they're doing what it starts, what they are supposed to do. So here's another thing. I would like to know what is Pogba's actual position. What role did he? What is he playing? Because at some point he was starting in the left,
Yeah.
and then at some point he was starting. What's next? Are you going to put him as centre back or what? And then or forward or what? What do you plan to do with him? You invested money. You want to try him out everywhere, is it? Get rid of him. He's not good for the squad. I think he's a bloody virus. Get rid of him. That's it.
Right. So we are not
Yeah.
far away from Manchester United. So it's Manchester City next. That's where we're gonna go this
Yes.
weekend for our
Yeah.
clash there in Etihad against Pep side. So Pep side didn't have the best start so far. They're not so
Yeah.
okay. I know they get one game in hand, and if they can beat Liverpool this weekend, not far away.
Yeah.
So
I
City,
think there's one player
uh,
um, in City that we need to really watch for.
yeah,
What's his name? Was it my? Uh, what's his name? The youngster. Uh,
okay. Of course, I will always look out for Kevin De Bruyne. I think he is the
yeah.
most dangerous player there. The young players are coming. Their youngsters, Foden is there, and then they have brought in Ferran
That's
Torres.
yeah, that
Is still-
Foden. Yes, he did really well in the last game. He came in as a sub. He set up a goal. I think he scored a goal as well, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, everything
Yeah.
is still there.
Um.
This is there, and then of course,
hmm,
favorite player, Raheem Sterling is there.
Is he still there? He last game he was a captain. He's a captain. So wonder what sort of leadership he's giving. What sort of leadership advice he's giving? I think his only advice is give me the ball, no matter where it is. Give me the ball.
Yes.
That's probably his only advice. But yeah, I mean, it was good to see him coming up the rank. But I'm a bit concerned. What's going on with Aguero? Aguero is getting benched. You hardly see that, but he's getting substituted. Is he injured, or what's happening? Is he sulking because his best mate didn't make it to Man City, or his child's godfather didn't make it to Man City, or I don't know what's happening.
I think Aguero is getting old, and he also have his injuries. And I think they're managing him quite well. But
Yeah.
he's still one of the most prolific striker in the.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and I know the damages he have done to Liverpool, and
Yes.
one person that I would be very worried about is him. So what do you think will happen over the weekend? Do you think we'll have the
Yes, we will go in with a good head, with a good with good confidence. But I really hope that we've got our heads screwed in properly. We've got proper briefing. Match plan is all there. I'm pretty sure Klopp's going to be all over it like a rash.
Yeah.
So and it's just the execution bit. Now now in terms of the lineup, um, it's whether it's too soon to say bench Firmino. Um, he's got experience, right? On this type of games. Of course, Jota has also played against City, and he knows, right?
Yeah.
And he's gelling well with the team as well. So I would like to see a good. If there is going to be any substitution,
Mm.
I would want early substitution. So that means if Firmino starts and if they want to give him 45 minutes, go ahead and give him 45 minutes. Second half, we do a change, or even probably in the 60th minute, or no, wait until 75, 80, and by the time you give your briefing and go through all the thing, and by the time the fourth official gets the bloody scoreboard right,
Yeah.
the whatever thing called the number and all that right, and the players to whine and groan and moan to come out of the pitch, there's another couple of minutes that's gone. You're taking away the momentum. You're taking away the whole the synergy of you're breaking the play, right? So do it early, do it at the right time. I mean, of course, who am I to advise Klopp? But he's not, so far his tactics has been proven successful, and of course he's a proven manager, right?
Of course.
But one person I would really like to see more is Shaqiri. I really want
Mm.
to see at least about 25 minutes to 30 minutes of him. Maybe not in the City game, but maybe games after that. I want to start seeing him
Mm.
coming in because he is providing a different flair to the team at the moment. Looking at how the pass went for Jota's goal,
Mm.
it was good. It was something where that broke the team, broke the defense.
Yes.
Yeah,
He was brought in to do such consistent. I mean, he have the talent. Consistency is the issue. He's not able to perform that and to be fit and to play the game. So that's his problem.
yeah,
I don't think he will start this game.
yeah. I doubt it. Yeah,
Reason Firmino did not play midweek is to be prepared for this game. I think Firmino will play. Simple reason
yeah,
is they want to crowd the middle part. They want someone to have the extra cover in the midfield. I
yeah,
hope
yeah,
Thiago plays because Thiago will be able to probably will see the best of it. That's why we want Thiago to play against the best team. But my biggest concern is still centre back. Yeah, Phillips played well against West Ham and Rai Williams played well against Atlanta, but they're both youngsters.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Marshall by Gomez, which is also always
yeah,
depends on Van Dijk. I think probably might be back. We're still not so sure. That's one concern we have. I think other than that, looks good to at least give City a problem because we have seen Leicester went there and won. We have seen
yeah,
them also got a point as well. So it looks like
yeah.
all the opportunity there is for Liverpool to win. But Pep being Pep, this is the game he wants to win because you
Oh
know
yeah, yeah,
he really wants to do this win over Liverpool. And
yeah, yeah,
problem we have now with Van Dijk out, it's the same problem when Vincent Company retired from football. So that was the year where City had problem in defense and they never recovered. That's why we won our league. So
mm,
this year they have bought some players. Now we are having the same problem with Van Dijk because Van Dijk is expected to be out whole season and we are still trying to see whether the youngsters can come in or not. So that's going to be the weak link this weekend.
yeah. I mean, it's now or never. We're not going to know because I doubt we're going to go back into the market and grab a centre back in coming January. I highly doubt it. Though we are linked with a few players, but
Yeah.
at the moment, but those are what it is. That's just linked. But using what we have, I think Rai Williams, Nat Phillips, and all that, they are. I like what I see. Yes, the young. Jota is only what 23. When Trent started, he was what 16, 17. He's still in his very early 20s at the moment. Uh, we can say we've got a very good young squad. I think if we like I said, if there is a game plan and if we stick to it, with the coverage that we're going to get from help that we're going to get with the mid, we should be fine. Because even if the mids drop, we still have the speed and firepower to go back up.
Yeah, yeah.
To do a counter and all that stuff. So see,
What's the prediction for this weekend?
I'm going for 2-0 Liverpool.
Okay.
A nervy 2-0. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like what I see with Alisson. This morning against Atlanta, there were a couple of fumbles. He was good, but there was one or two fumbles. But that's I can't blame him because the pitch was wet. Even the other side people had fumbles also. So, but after that, he just those saves. He kept us. I mean, he kept a clean sheet, which is good. It's going to do good for him. I'm happy that he's there. He's very vocal as well. He's very very vocal. Today I was watching it and I could hear him yelling at all the players, and you can actually hear him yelling. He's calling Mo,
Yeah.
Sadio. He's
Yeah.
pulling all the players down. Yeah.
Right. Allison is not known for someone who shouts. He lets Van Dijk and the rest of the centre back to do the job.
Yeah.
I think he have changed.
Now
He have a very young
yeah.
in front of him, and he wants to show his
Yeah.
control.
He was also there was once a corner where he started giving it to Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
He went up to Curtis Jones and you can hear, and Curtis Jones goes like that, but he just put his head down. But at least I can hear that Alisson wants a few things. No shots, no shots, no shots. You can hear all that. So it's whether this was how it was when the fans were there or not, I don't know. But I'm happy to hear that. Hey, look, they're actually talking to each other because all this while we're watching with the whole the fan noises and all that. We're thinking, why don't they talk to each other?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have this thing, but they actually do.
They do. Yeah.
They do, but I think it's too loud. And that it's a different pressure with the fans and without the fans. I think.
Another thing here is also in the Champions League we have clean sheets so far, 3 games clean sheet. In the Premier League we have the second worst defense. We have let go 15 goals
because of that one game. Yeah.
One game plus
that one game
against Leeds we let go 3 goals, and then after every game we were letting go 1 goal each. So I think is something Edison also want to do something about it. Come in to make sure that we keep it.
Yeah. Because I doubt he's going to be in the running for the Golden Gloves because the Chelsea goalkeeper is doing really well at the moment. He's really keeping the clean sheet and keeping the team up, and that's pretty good. I think he's the only black goalkeeper in the Premier League at the moment, is it?
There are a few. I think there is.
Starting.
I've seen some in West Brom. They had a new keeper.
Oh, okay.
But talking about that, I've seen the Ajax keeper.
Yeah.
I thought he was strong. Strong.
Yes.
He was really we had Adrian at the other side, and we had Onana, the Ajax keeper. Looked really good.
Yeah. And he's pretty young as well, I think.
Yes, he's of course from the Ajax academy. To Ajax, and we won 1-0 there. It's not an easy team at all, because the following week Ajax won 13-0 against the side, and we still managed to win 1-0, and we kept a clean sheet there. So something right Klopp is doing. I mean, a lot of fans, and I've seen in the talk shows and all that, saying that Liverpool have not reached the level they were last season. But I think we are slowly getting into that, and we're still on. I think 1 defeat, 1 draw, and we have won all of our other games. And this week, I'm also with you. I think we will have a nervy 2-0 victory. I'm hoping Bobby can score a goal, and of course Jota to come in second half to hit another goal as well. So that's
Yeah, finished
my
up. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Helen? The Dortmund player being linked at the moment?
so okay. So Erling Haaland, I think is a revolution. He went to Dortmund. Um,
Yeah,
Before going to Dortmund, I think Man U was trying to get him, but
yeah,
decided to move to Dortmund, and I think he's been scoring a lot of goals. One young player, tall, muscular, and I think it's quite perfect for Liverpool. Liverpool is also apparently strongly going to bid for Mbappe as well next season.
next is
So
2021. Yeah.
is
Who
this
are we getting rid of?
no? I think is this the future? Mbappe, Jota, and Haaland,
Uh,
right? Because
I don't know
Salah
who wants to buy. Who are we offloading? Salah and I mean, I
only
wouldn't want to let go Salah and Mane unless if they want to
for
go.
another 2 to 3 years, confirm 2 to 3 years. But after that, we need to bring in our young blood in, right? So
Yeah.
who's next? I mean, we had our own ground Ryan Brewster, so we have sold him. Other than that, I don't think we have any young strikers who's ready to take on the challenge at the moment. So I'm not sure. Haaland is, I think, is about 18 years old, 18 or 19.
19,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and Mbappe is about 21, 22. So maybe we'll get them at the right age. Never know.
Oh my God! And another Bayern Munich player that we are linked in as well. What's
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name? Alaba, was it?
So Alaba, yeah, is for
Yeah.
back row. He can play defensive midfield as well, but I don't think we will go for him. Unless Matip gets injured, then maybe they might want to go for him. But that's going to be in January, and we're going to have a tough November and December because a lot of games are expected this week. So if you don't keep a tight control of your defense and midfield, we will definitely have some problem come January. Especially right now, City start warming up. Arsenal's games are also quite good. I mean, I like the way Arsenal play. Arteta have done well there. And of course, how can we forget Brendan Rodgers, Leicester City, which is our next game?
That's coming up as well. And Vardy's on fire.
Yeah, and Mourinho as well is Bale and Son is doing well. Harry Kane is there.
Son is doing well. Yeah, yeah,
You know, right there as well. They're not so far away. It's a very
yeah,
interesting league this time around. But I think
yeah.
slowly, if we can get everybody fit, we will have a good run in the both Champions League and the league. I think we have a good chance to at least in the Champions League to reach at least semi-final. I think we are quite sure we should be able to reach.
Mm.
That,
Knockout stages, yeah.
yeah, post that is still a big question. It will be great to see playing against Munich, Bayern Munich against Liverpool. Last year's champion,
Mm,
this year's champion. No, that would be great. Still far away.
yeah. Yes, yes, that's still far away. I mean, um, I think we by then we may need to like add a bit of firepower. We need to get a lot of players back up and fit and running and clocking some time to pitch. Now there's there's a there's one person that we are not talking about, which is uh, the Ox.
Uh,
Talking about the City game, the Ox is always someone where
Middle of November, I think he's expected to be back. I think Klopp gave some updates last week. He's expected to be back in the middle of November, so he should be available during the Christmas period.
yeah. So are we? What do you think? Should we, with all these midfield players that's coming in and out and all this reshuffling that we're talking about, where does Ox stand?
We need enough players to handle the midfield and also the whole squad. We have won 63 games unbeaten in Anfield. Okay, we broke the last record set in the 80s. And I saw in an interview, Suna said that they also did the same thing, but they had only a total of 21 or 22 players. He used
Yeah.
39 players, okay,
Yeah.
to hit the record. So almost like a two football team which played. And
Yeah.
that's the way it is right now. So you need all the players, and Ox is a very important player. Yes, he's injured and all that, but I think once he come back, we need him. And not only him, there's another one we need as well, especially when we have our midfield players injured. Curtis Jones have done quite well, but he's still a very young.
Yeah.
We have spent a lot of money on Kitao. Not forgetting Shakiri is there. All
Minamino.
yeah, Minamino is there as well, and
Yeah.
all the players are very very important so that
Yeah.
we can continue having a good run. And,
So,
right. So thank you so much, Prema. I think it's been great talking about Liverpool. Always a fun time, and we just hope that we will continue to do well against City. It's going to be one of our toughest game, and I hope that like what you have said, a 2-0 victory is what we are hoping for. And that's all from me. Right, everybody, thank you for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and peace out.